Dirk Nowitzki. Tyson Chandler in his first season with the Mavericks. He is healthy. He is active on the defensive end, and that has been part of the key. And for the Utah Jazz, we know about Deron Williams, but Paul Millsap, after 4 years under Carlos Boozer, he has slid in nicely. And Al Jefferson in his first year with the Jazz, and he's been playing very well of late. And we know this is a very tough building. Told us it hasn't even been close. Kirilenko, and he'll get to the line on the first drive. Things
extremely unselfish. Everything is dictated by where.
Drake Kirilenko, his game's been picking up of late as well. Been in the starting lineup this.
Dallas has lost here their last 5 straight games. Nice.
Stripped away, and we're seeing that defense early. Here's the run out. Raja Bell finishes for the Jazz.
Now in this building, there's a lot of crowd enthusiasm. They shoot a high percentage in this building. They'll force turnovers and hurt you in transition.
Jason Kidd knocks down the 3.
Getting good looks though, Mark. They're getting excellent looks at the basket. These shots will fall as we move along.
Here's Nowitzki from the wing, and he knocks it down. Such a tough cover for anyone for all these years.
Well, high percentage three-point shooter. Now he only takes 2 a game. When he's out that far, you've got to get him to dribble the ball.
Here's a turnover. How big a factor is having Tyson Chandler back?
Kirilenko on Butler. Butler's a big scorer. Kirilenko is one of the better defensive small forwards. Nice.
Nice play by the big men.
See, that's what we try to emphasize. They will, or with a cut, hitting a man cutting, foul line down.
And an offensive foul. Williams, the nice pass. Jefferson in traffic, couldn't finish.
Nah, Jefferson was under. They're going to force him to take the 3. They just want to keep him out of the lane.
Hubie, it's interesting when you think of Dallas and you think of Utah, you don't think of this kind of defense as Paul Millsap hits, but it's Dallas had a good start last year defensively, trailed off in the middle. Again, the hands. Millsap knocked it away. 5 to shoot. And Butler gets fouled by Kirilenko.
A plus 5.76. That means you're going to win 55. The problem with it is they get hurt on their defensive board.
Have enough offensively to get over the hump when we get toward the postseason.
I like this team. I think everyone likes what they're seeing.
Jefferson passing to Kirilenko for the dunk.
Once again, we hit you on one side pass. They run beautiful sets here.
Utah Jazz really in sync now. We told you they won 7 straight. Another turnover.
This is the guy that's got to get going. He's got to make some field goals.
Williams against Kidd, a guy he watched while growing up in Dallas, and takes him in for the layup. Both Dallas and Utah. During the break, the officials took a look at this Jason Kidd three-pointer. Watch the right foot. And they deem that to be on the line, Hubie, so they will change that to a 2-point field goal, and Dallas losing a point. Unit in the fact that they really look to him on the offensive side. Nice cut from Kidd down to Jason Terry. Still comes off the bench strong for Rick Carlisle.
When they come in the game, you get 27 to 30 points for them every single night.
That basket ended a 4-minute drought for the Mavericks. Williams off the curl. Wanted a foul also.
I like that. See, they just used him down. In the play before, he set 2 back screens on big men. Now on this one, they screen down because he runs that curl beautifully.
Terry again trying to get something going, and he'll get to the line.
Line shooting too.
So Paul Millsap getting called his 2nd personal foul. Both have very good second teams.
Well, Jason Perry is 2nd in the league.
Elson at the free throw line. Williams over Kidd for 3, too strong.
Oh, look out here.
2-on-1. And Kidd will lay it in.
Look, they might be an old team. Against the zone, you miss. You're putting them out on the break. Easy to fast break against the zone.
There's a steal as Terry steps in front of the pass.
Yeah, here it comes again.
And this time it's Butler from Kidd.
See, anytime you have Jason Kidd out there, or they have people who can make the pass. You got to regroup here right now because you're not getting good looks against the zone.
And the tip-in goes down. Al Jefferson.
Yeah, so far, yeah, they're doing a nice job. And when they mix it up, you know, by switching here and there, they're causing problems.
Well, it's going to be ruled tipped out by Utah. Tipped by Williams into the backcourt. 3 to shoot. Here's Butler for 3. Beats the clock for 3 points.
Well, we all know that this takes 12 a game.
First lead of the game for the Mavericks under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Well, a nice job keeping out Jefferson in the lane, but C.J. Miles answers with the perimeter J.
Run it out on the floor.
A three-pointer gives the Jazz the lead back. Marion missed everything. Chance to run for Utah. Williams kept it himself and put it in.
Well, staying in the middle of the floor. The defensive.
6 points for Darren Williams. Kittle looked to answer behind the three-point arc and does. I know he's been a great three-point shooter over his career.
He knows when he needs to score. He knows to find the open guy. And he competes as a competitor. He wants to win.
Hubie, there's so much talk about who's the best point guard right now in the NBA. But beyond that,
or on a made field goal.
Williams circling his way around the lane and then misses on the pull-up. But Fasenko into the game there. Nope, Bell could not beat that shot clock buzzer.
People forget he made the first team all NBA team 4 times. So, and also all defensive team first team 5 times.
Nice tough shot by Dirk Nowitzki. 7 seconds. Williams. And he turns it over on the double dribble. Leading scorers, Hubie. 16-7 Dallas run to close. 23-20 the Mavericks on the road doing well again.
Get better shot attempts. They're not getting good looks because the shot clock is getting loud.
You saw the point guards of the story of the first quarter, both on the bench as Sean Marion scores to open the second.
Looked at it, they said, hey, they're in man-to-man right now. And that's what I like, what Rick Carlisle said. They're going to change, and they're going to continue to change.
Fasenko drawing the foul. And
need this guy because everyone just fouls him. He's got to develop.
On ESPN on Wednesday, we'll have the Celtics and the Nuggets.
2 guys who can really score the ball.
Sean Marion, who's accepted that roll off the bench here in his second year with the Mavericks.
Next thing you know, you're shooting a technical.
C.J. Miles couldn't finish underneath amongst the taller Utah Jazz players.
Well, Correa, when he comes in the game, is always looking to score off the dribble.
Oh, my! Beautiful pass from Earl Watson. Oh. Field goal the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Here's Nowitzki.
You can't cheat on him. Not in the middle of the floor. And he makes the catch, it's all over. It's like playing horse by himself.
6 for Nowitzki, who's averaging almost 25 a game. Fasenko trying to show a spin move and knocks down the hook.
See, down in there, he's dangerous. You say, well, you know, he's a diamond in the rough. That's exactly right. But he's got 6 rebounds already in a short period of time. Oh, yes! You got to pay attention here now.
Like Earl Watson in the second team, they continue to get it done.
Well, listen to Jerry Sloan today, and then Darren, what he say? They both said the reason we are where we are is because of our second unit. They come in, they have energy, they play with enthusiasm.
5 to shoot. Marion in the double team. Long three-point attempt for Terry. Comes up short. Here comes Watson again. Indecisive, but Fasenko.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh.
Look at this guy.
Off the glass over Chandler.
And they play hard. It's great to watch when they have results like Fasenko is having right now.
Millsap a little too strong on that turnaround. Correa switching hands.
Now see, they know. They know he's going all the way to the rim.
He'll much more difficult and deep.
When McCoy comes back, they're going to have a great ball play. Oh, what a break.
And Watson finished with the 3. Another offensive rebound. Well, the Jazz never give up. Correa pass to Williams.
Now once again, there was a 3-on-1. Once again, now they're 2-3 and they're matching up on you. You have to see it.
Millsap knocking down the baseline jumper.
Well, you've got to get him in the game.
His numbers down to about 14 points a game the last 12 games, and he was so much a part of the Utah streak. Karolinko.
That's what happens when you play on your half-court offense.
Jerry Sloan telling us this morning he likes putting Earl Watson out there with Darren Williams as Caron Butler knocks down the three. Here's Darren Williams. Fake on the three. Crowd wanting a foul here. In the corner to Watson. Tipped by Jefferson. He and Chandler going at it underneath. And it'll be another Utah possession. Nice dish from Jefferson to Millsap, who's fouled on his way to the rim.
All-star for about 7 years, I'm pretty sure. And then also at the other end, Price and Watson are 0 for 5. And
with rebounding, 6 offensive rebounds. They've got the big rebound edge. They find Chandler underneath. There's a block shot. And Williams off the feed for 3.
He'll take that. This guy can score the ball on the move.
9-2 Jazz run their biggest lead of the night in a low-scoring game. 2 outstanding defenses. And a whistle away from the ball. Snap that 4-game skid and a couple of big comebacks tonight, so stay tuned for all that. And a Utah turnover as we get back to action.
Yeah, I like what they did. They came and trapped Watson and forced the turnover there.
That was 8th Utah turnover of the night.
Right now, they're at this end. Once again, we're seeing zone here. Oh, Jefferson got away with a foul. A lot of curls or isolations. You don't get those opportunities.
Dealt with some back spasms earlier in the year. Quarter and able to get some traction against the Jazz. Williams circling around his pass, knocked out by Kidd with 1. Pass underneath, kicked off of the foot of Chandler, so that resets the shot clock. Nearly stolen by Kidd. Williams fouled off the window. Williams Friday on ESPN. We had Rondo and Rose earlier. Kidd and Williams
inside of a minute and a half here.
Remarkable defense of these two teams.
There's nice.
Earl Watson. The Energizer Bunny.
Every break, look at the mismatch. Where is the mismatch? And then work it.
Jefferson lost it. No one's going to get back against Nowitzki.
That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare when that happens. Learned this very intricate offense that they run here.
Another pass underneath, but Millsap can't convert. Dallas looking to run. Nowitzki with the left hand. Count it! And he'll go to the line.
Anytime Nowitzki threes, 88 on the line. We've never had a big guy.
After 1, he says he's going to switch him up because he knows Utah's going to adjust. Beating the shot clock buzzer, but missing on the shot is Miles. And Williams the steal. Got Miles down court.
Get that. That's it. Got to finish. When you get that advantage, you've got to finish.
Utah had it to end the second quarter. See if they get a quality shot off here. No, there's the steal. 1 second. Miles from 35. Been a big night in Salt Lake City. A couple of teams on 7-game winning streaks. But the Jazz have the lead, a defensive first half in Utah.
Not the quickness to get to it. Now right here you're going to see a lot of action in here, banging around on the offensive board. Now the Utah Jazz have 7 offensive rebounds. At the other end, Dallas is 0 offensive boards. Good double teaming. The steal is there, and then fast break action has been great. Nice shot blocking by the Utah Jazz. But most of all, out in the open floor, it's 11-8 in the fast break game. Big thing right now, why is it close? The zone has kept the game close.
Yep. Nowitzki with those 11 first half points. Dirk again knocks down from outside.
When you use Dirk's man to trap, nobody's there to pick up, so the rotation has got to come from the other side of the floor.
Jazz going to the post-up move. Al Jefferson spins on
nice.
Chandler, and he'll get to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Now, the distance of the arm. Beautiful move by Jefferson.
Butler around the screen, give and go for Chandler. Again, the defense was there for Utah, but Dirk Nowitzki cleans it up for Dallas.
Now, right now, Chandler's.
We haven't seen too many like him. There's Jefferson, a little push shot.
Yeah, he gets it. He shoots it on the way up, and he catches you because it's unexpected.
Butler sets up for three and knocks it down.
Gotta be careful.
Third quarter, Raja Bell from the left side. Nice job by Chandler to push out Jefferson, but he still knocks it down from out there.
That's one facet of his game.
Nowitzki behind the screen from Chandler.
You can't lose him. He was down on the baseline.
Oh, waiting for one team really to put together a consistent run here. It's been back and forth all night. 8 lead changes, couple of ties.
Okay, we've had people really challenging the shot here.
Oh, nice job by Raja Bell, trailing that play to get the block.
Now hit the rim, and at this end right here, you just have a good rundown by Raja Bell. Raja Bell, an excellent defender.
See if Chandler can get it going offensively. Against Jefferson, gets the roll.
Well, we told you earlier, interesting shots. But we say it now, give Dallas a lot of credit. Dallas has really been challenging defensively. Once again, they challenged that shot.
Kidd knocking down a deep 2. And the Dallas Mavs rebound. That is number 9 on the night.
Oh, my.
Millsap will get to the line. Tyson Chandler just got teed up by Monty McCutcheon. Throw.
I just think it's interesting. 9-9.
Millsap missing header on Thursday. Sixers and Celtics at 8 Eastern, followed by Orlando. Dwight Howard dealing with the virus. Been a great start to the NBA season. 2 teams who've been not necessarily surprises, but putting together 7-game win streaks. And Dirk Nowitzki hits again for Dallas.
Once again.
And then you forget, and maybe sometimes he forgets that he's 7 feet. And he can play on the perimeter, put the ball on the floor. You know, it
played just, came into this league and really changed the way it was for Europe.
He didn't just isolate him in the post and say, you got to be a guy with your back to the basket, who made him do all of these incredible exercise drills and then play other sports so that he would have sleight of hand and also great foot movement.
Ron Butler knocking it down. Of course, Butler and the Mavericks, who have lost their last 5 trips to Salt Lake City, 5-point lead. Millsap using the window.
All right, now that's the first time that we saw that. Right now, you got to get back and push hard so that you get back to getting those fast break scores. There you go. Oh,
offensive foul.
And I got the defensive circle. Now keep an eye on it right here. Well, we can't see from that angle, but I just thought, because I thought I had a good look here, watch him dip the shoulder and get inside of that defender. That defender never took that one square on. And that would have been a 3-point play.
Pleasure, second foul on Williams, only his 2nd turnover in the last 81 minutes of playing time. He's at 26 assists in that span. Kidd answers the other way with a 3-pointer.
Remember we told you about Kidd tonight. 2, because the defensive man got caught under the screen.
This is the biggest lead of the night for the Mavericks. Big shot for Al Jefferson on the baseline.
Yeah, but what we say earlier, this game is
for Jefferson. 7 coming in the 3rd quarter. Millsap getting a hand in. Kidd, another 3-point attempt and another make.
Well, that was beautiful ball movement. Dribble.
Millsap against Butler.
Well, he knows he's got a mismatch.
Takes him into the lane and puts it in with the left hand.
Any lead.
Jason Kidd has been so hot from outside. Passing off to Haywood is blocked underneath by Millsap. That is his 2nd. Well, Millsap had a nice start to November, but really has trailed off here and facing adversity for the first time this season.
Well, you have to look at it. In November, Williams got to get going because they're 9 for 24. If you're going to make a strong run.
Brendan Haywood, who struggles at the free
quarter. They're playing strictly man-to-man, doing a good job, and they're not double-teaming the post guys.
Nice work by Hayward defensively that time. Butler the ball fake. And then knocks it down.
No, that was very nice.
Ron Butler's got 7 here in the third as the Mavs build their lead.
Very quietly, by the way. That's
yes. Another Utah miss.
Well, that's that guy. That's his move. When he first came in the league, he was murder coming down. In this building, they are really difficult to defend. Dallas has been terrific here.
Utah's Earl Watson on the floor now, and C.J. Miles who'll launch a 3, and a big hit for the Jazz who needed one there.
Well, once again,
so many times this season, the second teamers for Utah bailed out the Jazz. They weren't down double digits as they have so many times, but they were down 9 before that last time out.
That was a good look, right? Oh, great pass. First of all,
with the assist.
Great look. Once again, you got to be thinking, well, what are we doing here? Oh, great move.
Lob off the inbound, and the steal for Jason Terry as Utah lost it. 10 seconds to go in the third. We're down 4 at halftime, but behind Dirk Nowitzki. They've got a 4-point lead in Utah after 3 quarters.
The big key in the game, transition baskets. Jazz were up by 3 points at halftime. There's been a 7-point difference swing in favor of Dallas.
Jason Terry knocking down a tough shot from the corner.
Playing straight man-to-man the entire quarter.
Earl Watson, one of those guys off the bench, and 2 jump shots and 2 misses to start the fourth.
Look out here.
Oh, Nowitzki. Millsap gave him way too much room, and he actually comes up slightly hobbled. See how the jump shot is. Didn't even attempt there.
I like the rotations by Dallas here in this half, especially this half.
Marion the steal, and Barea is tripped. Will get to the line.
He's off the front of the rim. He's 4 for 12 at this juncture of the game.
Karolinko came in for Millsap. He gets Nowitzki, who hits it off the window.
No, come on. Group players and letting them play out there with Karolinko.
Well, the D is certainly back in Dallas as Marion finishes off that transition.
They got past that first quarter, Mark. They buttoned it up here, and especially in the second half.
Look at this Dallas defense.
Yep.
Barea with the drive. And gets the roll. 11-0 Dallas to start the fourth.
On the shots, partially blocking shots, and then at this end, nothing but beautiful execution. Now this is great basketball. Get it out and get it up. Don't dribble it, pass ahead.
Earl Watson off the bench at the point for the Jazz. There's the lob.
There you go. Well, finally, you get under.
Almost 4 minutes in. Jefferson against Haywood. And Haywood meets him at the apex.
He read that perfectly. He allowed the offensive player to make this. Now watch as the Jefferson wheels back. Watch, he just let it go, timed it, batted it off the glass. Now Jefferson, but the frustration, he wanted the foul on that play. You're
breaking team rules, and on a night where Tyson Chandler has not had his best game, he's stepping up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, their defensive way.
Barea thought about a 3. 4 to shoot.
Great movement.
There's Marion.
That's a veteran team. That's a veteran.
And when time is not Utah's friend, they use 23 of the 24 seconds there on that possession. Williams posting up, finds the cutting Jefferson, who'll get to the line.
Now that's only the
3 with the Timberwolves. And missing on that mobile phone. Call your local cable, satellite, or telco provider today, or log on.
Tonight, if you're going to come back, you've got to see the defense really tighten up.
Well, the story here, 2 teams on 7-game win streaks. 2 teams not necessarily known for their.
Remember, they're playing a team tonight that's averaging 100 in zone for the rest of the half, so they stayed close entire half.
Millsap with Haywood in the way. Well, let's check 3 straight under 40% if they could pull it off. They've just done a great job. The only Crowd trying to will Darren Williams into something, but again, defense for Dallas, and Terry with the finish.
Anytime that your point guard attacks the basket and gets...
Back in Salt Lake City, and Dallas starts with D, Hubie.
You can see the rotations. Just watch him on all of these plays. Once you get down in there, you're not going to get an easy layup. When you take the jumper, we're going to challenge your shot. Right now, they're shooting 37% in this game. Now, that play I honestly thought was a three-point play. But give them credit. They forced turnovers, and this is the difference. At halftime, Utah had a +3 on the break.
Down 17. Kirilenko finds some room, missing on a three, and the percentages continue to drop. But another possession. And just the second field goal in the last 7 minutes for the Utah Jazz.
Idler and Nowitzki, they had difficulty, meaning the Jazz, shooting up over the top of these people once they got down in the painted area.
The lob from Berea to Haywood.
Both of these teams are great assist teams. They'll give it up, and they both are averaging over 23 assists a game.
Look at this, 3 Mavericks surrounding them.
Give them credit. They really, if you're the road team.
Well, I know that Rick Carlisle said their defense Mavericks team. Dallas shooting 8 of 9 in this quarter, where they dominated Utah. Make that 9 of 10.
They're getting to the basket. Just stay within what they're doing. It's just been they're bad there. They're bad in threes. They're 3 for 14 in threes.
Jefferson, the spin move in the bucket. I don't think I've heard
in the game. You have to understand, the guy's under 6 foot, and he just plays with his heart. And when you think of how many times.
And off 7 Eastern time. Millsap splitting the free throws for
Millsap. They just couldn't get enough catches or good looks at the basket. Then your best 2 guys, Jefferson and Williams, have shot a poor percentage, so you're going nowhere. The second unit came in and gave you great energy in the first half to get you the lead, but in the second half, they couldn't make a field goal.
And on the other end, Dirk Nowitzki has 26 points tonight. Keeps right about that average as he does.
And he shoots over 88 on the foul line. Not bad for a guy working.
Leading a team that has put together 50-win seasons just as routinely through his career. And Brendan Haywood with the tip in at the rim.
That's to the sides, isn't it?
Jerry Sloan's not going to be happy just with the effort, especially. It seemed very...
For the Utah Jazz, the defense, you're absolutely right. They shot 40%, so it's right across the board.
All the way across, bench points.
This year, they are going to win this game. They're 7-1, and they've come in now and beaten some plus 500 teams on their floor. So they are for real.
This is actually game number 19 for Dallas. They'll be in Sacramento tomorrow. See if they can work on extending the win streak. The rookie Hayward is in the game, and now right now he's just kind of worked his way back in
position. He's struggling with his shot. He's right around 39%. Really good players will have a lot of movement at that small forward position. You've got to rebound the ball, and then when you're open, when you're playing on a team fight to get to the Western Conference, hey, you've got to do it. You've got to score it every single night, and you can't have an off night where one of your buddies who might be in, no doubt about that. But he's a great kid. He's got a high IQ, clocked down.
Certainly been a learning experience for the rookie.
It's always been a great basketball school. The coaching staff did a great job with those young men.
And the rematch tomorrow in New Jersey. Here's a steal by Earl Watson with 15 seconds to go. Hayward the dish, and Ronnie Price can't put it in, but Hayward on the putback. Already a fan favorite here, hit a 3-point, but it'll just count as 2 points in a Utah loss as the Mavs shoot 67% from the field in the fourth quarter, but overall holding the Utah Jazz to 83. The story is defense for Dallas.
It's all about defense, no doubt about it. All 3 categories below what they usually average.
So the Dallas Mavericks won the win streak to 8 consecutive wins and Dallas's 7-game win streak. Final score from Salt Lake City, Dallas 93, Utah 83. Coming up next, Sports Center. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Hubie Brown and our entire crew, I'm Mark Kestisher. So long from Utah. Now, time for Sports Center.